kick things off, what I want to do is I want to play you a short video. This video will give you an overview of what Lifestyle by NeXarise actually is. And then I'm going to come back on and then we're going to continue the show.
If you could escape anywhere right now, where would it be? We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. Now, imagine having a travel membership where you could save up to 80% off public pricing on your hotel bookings and getting access to a unique club with membership perks unheard of anywhere in the world. How is this possible? Introducing to you Lifestyle by NeXarise. Lifestyle by NeXarise is a fully exclusive travel membership club where members get exclusive deals that are not available to the public. Our members can benefit from our unique search engine that scans multiple search engines globally to get you the best deals, featuring over 2.6 million hotels to choose from with up to 80% off your bookings. 24/7 member care. Hotel rewards credits worth up to $3,600 a year, allowing you to make your trips even more affordable. Global cruises, adventurous worldwide activities, thousands of uniquely curated holiday rentals, unlimited airport lounge access globally, private medical jet service, flight insurance cover, your personalized VIP concierge service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anywhere in the world. A dedicated personal travel agent for all your travel needs. Fast pass, passport and visa acquiring service. Discounted Virgin Experience days. Worldwide legal assistance cover. And the best of all, a best price promise on all your hotel and flight bookings that guarantees you the best deal or your money back. See the different membership packages available on your Lifestyle by NeXarise website. No matter where it is you want to go, let us help you get there. Lifestyle by NeXarise. It can be a journey and a destination.
So, Lifestyle by NeXarise, let's get straight into it, ladies and gents. So what I want to do is I want to show you our new Lifestyle by NeXarise platform. Now, again, this platform is just, absolutely awesome. And I'm not going to show you how to log in, etc. But what I will do is I will just show you as soon as you're logged into the platform, how it actually looks like. Now, someone told me they cannot hear me. I just want to make sure everyone can hear me, right? I see Alessia's translating, so she can hear. So everyone can hear. Okay, so we're good. Okay, perfect. Because if you type in the chat box whilst I'm on, I won't be able to actually really see. Okay, so let me share my screen, ladies and gents, and let me introduce to you our new Lifestyle by NeXarise platform. So what we've done is we've really made the platform really clean, slick, kind of just easy on the eye. It just looks really, really clean. And again, this is the way the new platform will look like. I can zoom in if you want. You can zoom out. It's completely up to you. Again, you can just zoom in, for those who want to. But I'm just going to zoom out just to kind of show you the entire page, okay? On the top, you have a few tabs. So you have bookings right here. So any bookings that you've made in the past, you just click here and all your previous bookings will show up. Now, just to let you all know, this is our staging platform. It's not the live platform. Hence why if some of the functionalities don't work today, don't worry about it too much. By Monday, when we go live, it will be fixed, okay? The other thing, if you click on benefits, you'll be able to see all the benefits we have. And I'm going to be covering all these benefits in detail today on this call. You have search history as well. So let me move the Zoom tab down. You have search history as well. So if you want to take a look at the last things that you looked at, you can. If you want to look at the last 6 months, what you booked and all your records, you can also do so as well. Here you have a member's guide. So if you want member support, profile, trip wallet, benefits, FAQs, bookings, all the membership guides actually available for you here. And here you have our customer service, numbers, emails, etc., the email that you're meant to use, and so on and so forth. So everything you'll be able to see here. On the top tab here, you'll be able to see let me just zoom in just to make it easy for you guys. So you can see lifetime savings. Here again, you can see your trip reward credits. You'll be able to see here, we have, I believe, more than 100 languages, I think, or just about 100 languages, or at least over 50, that's for sure. But you can see any language which you really need, you can actually find, on here, okay? So all like the main languages that's commonly used around the world, you'd be able to find, okay? Now here you have most of the known currencies around the world that people use. You'll be able to see here, I believe, again, it's definitely well over 50 plus currencies. I would say at least 100. And then on here, you can do other things like your profile. You can see this in executive membership, your booking history, terms and conditions, and you can log out. Okay, so it's a nice, clean, slick platform. Now, if you click this drop down here, you'd be able to see flights, hotels, activities, rentals, cars, cruises, and tours. And I will walk you all through this today, okay? Because the whole purpose of this call is once it is finished, I'm going to tell you one thing, you are really going to be blown away. Sorry, I just want to make sure Alessia, everyone can still see Alessia. Can everyone still see Alessia? Just want to make sure. Can everyone still see Alessia? Just give me a thumbs up, guys, if you can see Alessia, the interpreter, the deaf interpreter, sorry. Just give me a thumbs up. Everybody, drop an emoji, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. If you can see Alessia, excellent. So we can all see Alessia, excellent. Okay. So let's get back into it. Okay. So going back to, lifestyle. So again, this is the way the platform looks, is very clean, slick, and just easy on the eye. Okay. Now, a few things for you to, be aware of, just so you understand. Now, number one, we are currently in the month of July. Okay. Now, normally in July, August, you will notice that the platform in terms of hotel savings is not going to be absolutely significant because summertime, unfortunately, most hotels, most flights are usually fully booked because kids are off holiday, everyone's traveling. So just bear that in mind. Don't expect magic during the summer months. However, when it comes to any other period, you can really find some significant savings. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to walk you through the platform, the different functionalities we have, which I love. Then we're going to speak about the different benefits that we have, and then we're going to conclude things from there. So let's get straight into it. The first thing that I'm going to show you all is hotels. Now, I love the hotel functionality. And earlier on, I was just using some examples, and I'm going to use many different cities. But here's the way that you want to, in fact, let me stop sharing my screen because I want all of you to see me, when I'm saying this. Lifestyle by NeXarise. Who should be the first customer? The first customer should be yourself. Number one. Why? You can showcase the platform. If you don't have it, right, who's going to be able to show it, right? Who's going to be able to showcase the platform if you are not your own customer? So I would honestly encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, to become your own customer first before anyone else, okay? But let's get back into the platform just so I can show you a bit more about the hotel functionalities and so on. So now if you click on hotels, and earlier on I was using and again, how do you sell the hotel benefits? Number one, we have more than 2.4 million hotels on our database, okay? More than 2.4 million. Now, out of these 2.4 million hotels, the way to sell this product is you need to tell your customers that if your customer is very specific and they want to stay at a specific hotel, then you might not be able to provide savings. However, if your customer is open-minded, and let's say they expand, right? If they expand their preference, you will definitely be able to provide them a savings. So let me give you an example. If your customer tells you, I want to stay at the Hilton Hotel in Amsterdam Central by the river, then you might not be able to provide them savings. But if your customer tells you, hey, I want to stay in Amsterdam and I'm looking for a 5-star, you will definitely be able to provide them savings. Doesn't that sound amazing? And normally I'm talking about savings of hundreds of euros or pounds or dollars on each trip, which is just unbelievable. So let me give you an example, okay? Let's say, and I'll just use a few examples, a few cities. And let's say I want to go to, oh, and by the way, before I continue, one thing I will say, because we have 2.4 million hotels on our database, there will be times where our database won't update, and it might be more expensive than booking, okay? Now, if that happens, not to worry. It will definitely happen whenever you search 1 hotels, 2 hotels, 3 hotels out of the hundreds that you search for. So I just want to make that clear to manage expectations. Secondly, I'll speak about the features that we have. And once I do, it'll kind of make a bit more sense as to why that shouldn't matter, because we have best price promise anyway. So let's get straight into it. So let me use Sao Paulo, Brazil as an example. Now, usually the summer months are very expensive, are pretty, the savings aren't great. So I'll just give you an example, okay? Summer months, you probably get 10% savings. However, outside of summer, you can get up to 80% off. Does that make sense? So some locations, summer months, you might even get 30%, 40%. You might even get 50% summer months in some locations. But a lot of the locations, you probably get 10%, 20%, 30% on average in the summer months, because summer months are usually expensive for everyone. Just want to make that clear. So I'll show you an example. So if I, let's say, use a date, September, let's go to September where it's less busy. But let's say I'm going on the 18th of September, which is a Monday. And let's say I'm coming back on Friday, the 22nd. So 5 days, I want to go to Sao Paulo in Brazil, right? Is one of the countries that I visited last year. But one of the things you can see is there's a fun fact. So as it's loading up from the 2.4 million hotels, it will always give you a fun fact, such as some facts about hotels and travel, etc., which is pretty cool. Now you can see, you can sort by amenities, star category, hotel chains, etc. Okay, and how far you want it to be from this set center. Now, what I'm going to do for this example, I'm going to use 5-star, because the thing is that because there is not that many 5-star hotels, we want to actually compare it to booking.com. So that way we don't have to keep searching up and down booking, and it just makes our life easier. But you can see, summertime, September with 5-star in Brazil, there's a 19% off savings. There's also a 9%, 10%, 8% savings, because in the summer months, again, you're just coming out of the summer period. However, let's now compare this to booking.com. Now, bearing in mind, in Booking, I am actually a Genius Level 2 member, which means my savings on Booking is even more than the average person. So the average person won't get the savings I'm getting on Booking. So just remember this. But normally, for the average person, is actually even more expensive, okay? So let's go to the dates that I selected, which was, I believe it was on Monday the 18th until Friday the 22nd, okay? And let me click search on Booking, okay? So now when I click search on Booking, one of the first hotels that come up is Rosewood, Sao Paulo for £2,600. So if I go on lifestyle and I look for that same hotel, right? Rosewood, Sao Paulo, the exact same hotel on our platform is how much? Is £2,083. The same hotel on Booking is $2,673. Now, bearing in mind, I'm a Genius member. If someone is not a Genius member, it's actually even more expensive. So think about this. Just on one hotel, that's a £100 savings. Now, let me give you another example. Let's go to the first one, which was 23% off. Hotel Unique, which is in Sao Paulo. If I now look for that same hotel, let's say, so we're looking for Hotel Unique on Booking. So let's see if we can find it. This is why I selected 5-star, because that way we don't have to keep searching. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gents. I just realized on Booking, I didn't actually select 5-star. So let me select 5-star, because the reason why I actually selected 5-star, it just makes our search so much easier. And we don't have to keep scrolling through pages and pages. This is why I'm selecting 5-star, but you can select 4-star if you want, 3-star if you want, etc. But it just makes your search much, longer. And the reason why I'm not actually typing it, because sometimes, there we go. So Hotel Unique, okay. How much is it on Booking? 3,568, ladies and gents. Take a look at this, yeah? 3,568. The same hotel on Lifestyle is 1,589. So you actually save half, right? So it's just unbelievable the savings that you can, actually find, and I can see the public price is picking up 1,953. It's not picking up what Booking has, but you can actually see the savings, which is unbelievable. Now, again, let's go to another city, right? Let's go to Dubai, right? Let's go to Dubai, all right? So let's say I'm going to Dubai, and again, I want to go to Dubai on Monday, the 18th, and let's keep the dates the same, Friday, the 22nd, and I go and search, okay? And again, a fun fact will come up, which is awesome. It gives you facts and stats about, traveling. But let me do the same on booking.com. Okay, so I will go to Dubai. And if I click on Dubai, and we keep the same day, 18th to the 22nd, and let that search up. And let me meantime go on Lifestyle, because that should have searched up by now. So let me now go star category again. I'll just go 5-star, just so it narrows down the amount of hotels and we don't have to keep searching for forever. But let me give you an example. This hotel, Blue Beach Tower in Jumeirah, which is a 5-star, is 284 for those 5 days. Now, let's just look for some examples on Booking, right? So let's just compare them, okay? Let me just go 5-star on Booking as well, okay? And on Booking, we have 205 hotels, right? So we have Golden Sands Creek. Let me see if I can find Golden Sands Creek. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I found it. So Golden Sands Creek in Dubai on our platform is 261. Same dates. Let's see how much is it on Booking. 629, ladies and gents. And on our platform is how much? 261. Unbelievable. Do me a favor, just drop some shocked emojis for me. 62% savings, 261. On Booking, you can see the public price is 683 and our platform is picking up, right? So the savings you can get is unbelievable. So look, again, I'm going to speak about, who should be a customer and so on and so forth. I'm going to, speak about that later on, but I just want to show you the hotel, really the savings available here. Now, let's use another example. Let's take a look at this hotel, Blue Beach Tower in Dubai, right? Let's go on Booking and let's look for Blue Beach Tower, right? Let me just see if I can find it. Blue Beach Tower. And I know some of you are thinking, why don't you just search it, right? But I'd rather not, but okay, since it's 205 hotels, I will. So let me just go on to Blue Beach Tower. Dubai, perfect, there we go, Blue Beach Tower, right? And let's go for the same dates, 18th to the Friday, the 22nd. Now, Blue Beach Tower, ladies and gents, how much is it on Booking? £522. Let's go on Lifestyle. £284. Okay, so you can already see quarter of the price, which is unbelievable. And again, I can look, and again, don't get me wrong, if I keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, we probably will find one hotel where Booking is more cheaper, right? It happens. We got 2.4 million hotels in our database. Of course, there will be a glitch here and there because of the amount of, the amount of times our system is syncing on a daily basis. You can only imagine. But I can guarantee you this. If your customer is open-minded and their mindset is, I want to go to Dubai and I want to stay in a 4-star, we'll definitely find them savings. They want to stay 3-star, we find them savings. 2-star, they find savings. 1-star, they find the savings. 5-star, they'll find the savings. No problem. But if your customer is going to tell you, hey, I want to stay in Jumeirah, Hotel Mina Salam, and I'm very set on that hotel, then we might not be able to, at that time, have savings on that hotel. So just want to make that very, very clear. Other than that, ladies and gents, it's an unbelievable platform. I actually use it every time I travel. Most of you know, for those of you that have been following my journey, I've traveled to more than almost 50 plus countries around the world. Whenever I travel, I always use the Lifestyle by NeXarise. I don't have my wallet with me now, but I got all the benefits that we have. But it's just amazing, so let's take a look at this hotel. This hotel here, it's called Konichi Hotel. This is in Sharjah, really, but let's skip that because that's not actually in Dubai, it's actually just outside. But let's just use another example, right? Vida Beach Resort, right? Vida Beach Resort. I want to see how much that is on booking.com. Vida Beach Resort Dubai. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm getting the right name. Oh, this is in Al Quwain. I hope I can get that right. There we go. Al Quwain. Okay, so here it is. So let's just search that same hotel, Vida Beach Resort, on Booking. So on Booking, wow, look at this, everyone. 1,637. Let's see how much it is on Lifestyle. Lifestyle 241. Unbelievable. Are Booking taking the mick or what? Right? Vida Beach Resort, the exact same hotel, 241. The exact same picture you can see, 1,637. So again, the platform is just unbelievable. Look, and I look, why don't we use Florence, Italy, since that's our convention, right? How many people are excited for Florence, Italy, by the way? Just drop some fire in the emoji section. Florence, Italy. There we go. Florence, Italia. Okay. But who's excited about the convention? In fact, why don't we look at hotels for convention? Why don't we just do that, right? It will just make things so much better. So our convention is on the weekend, on Saturday 11th and 12th. So let's just say you want to come to Florence early from Thursday the 9th. And let's just say you want to have a day right after the event. So let's say from Thursday the 9th till Monday the 13th, okay? Thursday the 9th until Monday the 13th. Let's search that. Fun fact comes up. Shooting up from the Luxor in Las Vegas Hotel is the world's strongest light beam. I actually didn't know that, right? Which is actually made of 4.23 billion candles of bright, visible, luminous. Isn't that something? I had no idea. But let's use Florence, Italy on Booking, right? Florence, Italia. So we can see Florence here. And then if we go to November, and let's say we are coming on Thursday the 9th until Monday the 13th, we press search. Okay, just 1 second. Let me actually change this to 0 children. Let's do 2 adults and let's go done. Let's press search. Okay, perfect. So Florence, Italia. So if we go on to, let's say, okay, so there's only 24 5-stars in Florence, but let's just do the same thing again, just so we can just so we can be, just so we can have less, availability. But we can see here, there is on our end, so 5-star. Okay, perfect. So we can see now all the hotels in Florence, Italy. So let's say this hotel here, it's called the Relais Santa Gross, something along those lines. Let's take a look at it on Booking, right? So it's called the Relais, I think, Santa something. So let's just take a look at it. I'm sure we should find it on Booking. Perfect. Here we go. So here we have the Relais Santo Croc. So this is the hotel, 1,531. And bearing in mind, I'm a Genius member, so I'm getting percentage off. But 1,531. Let's see on our platform. Okay, so on our platform, this hotel is actually showing up as more, right? So like I said, there will be that one hotel that will, right? So unfortunately, it is showing up more. But let's go to another one. Let's see what happens here. So we have the LHP Hotel. This is 471. What was it called? The LHP. Yeah, there we go. So we have the LHP Hotel, River and Spa in Florence, £575 on booking, and on lifestyle you can see it's 471, right? So the other platform was 575. This is 471. So you save £100, which is awesome. And again, it tells you you're going to save 20%. So you save £100, which is awesome. Okay. So again, there's not that much savings in Florence. There's only 11 and 10%. So we can't expect magic. But again, there are savings there. Okay. And again, ladies and gents, I can keep going on and on and on and on. I'm sure you kind of all understand now what I'm speaking about when I say hotels. There's, great hotels. Oh, and this is one thing I love, by the way. You can now, when you select rooms, I just want to show you guys how just clean and slick the platform actually is. And bearing in mind, because this is on a test server, it might be running a little slow, but nevertheless, it is still pretty fast for a test server. Now you can see the rooms, we've upgraded the pictures that we have, they're just so much better. Very, very clean, slick room pictures that you have available. Again, you can see it for yourself. Okay. Now, the other thing that we've also done, which is pretty awesome, is let me just X out this. The other thing that we've also done is you can see the overview of the hotel. If you want to look at the rooms, you can see all the rooms. You can see the amenities, the location that it's in, the views, the ratings, and so on and so forth. So you can actually see the latest ratings and so on. And this actually feeds off, this actually feeds off all the other platforms out there in terms of what users say about that specific hotel. Now, you can also see on here, whenever you do rooms, every single room now, ladies and gents, we've added so many photos on the room. So if you go onto rooms, you can now click on this. Let's say this is the deluxe room. If I click on deluxe, I can see more photos of the room and so on and so forth. I can find out, I can find out how big the room is, etc., etc. I can go book now and so on and so forth. So when you go book now, again, it's so much just this hotel prices has updated. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let me just continue. So again, you can just put your name, last name, age, email address, and again, it asks for your age just to verify that, of course, you're an adult, etc., etc. Okay, that you can proceed to payment and so on. So, ladies and gents, that's pretty much it when it comes to the new platform in terms of hotels wise. But I'm sure you kind of all get the gist of just how a newly improved it is, faster, cleaner pictures, unbelievable savings that you can get from hotels. So I'm sure this, kind of makes sense to everyone. Now, the second thing we have on our platform is we have flights. Okay. Now, when it comes to flights, the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, we do not have every flight available. Like if you went onto a platform, I don't know, such as Skyscanner, and so on. So sometimes we are limited in our platforms when it comes to flights. Our speciality really isn't flights, but you can really find any flight you practically want, right? Again, we might not have every airline, but if you want to go to a certain place, we usually do fly to most destinations around the world. So let's say, again, I'm just going to Dubai DXB, and let's say I am traveling on, I don't know, September the 4th, and let's say I'm going to be coming back the week after September the 12th, okay? And I want one guest economy, and then I'm flying. And then you can see now, actually, fun fact, Etihad Airways is the most luxurious airline in the world. So there you go, everyone. It's not Emirates, it's actually Etihad, which I actually didn't know. But you can actually see, you can book airlines here and so on and so forth. And again, you can sort by which airline you want. If you want Emirates, you click on Emirates, then only Emirates comes up. If you click on Air France, only Air France comes up. If you click on Israel, Israel comes up, and so on and so forth. So again, you can have all of these platforms available to you. Now, so the other thing as well is that you can realize is that you can do by class as well if you want. So if you want, you can change it to business class. But again, we have most airlines available, but sometimes if you find an airline on one platform and we don't have it, it is what it is, unfortunately. I'm saying it now, we don't have every single airline in the world, but we are pretty competitive, okay, which is very important. So again, you can book airlines as well. Now, the one of the cool functionalities I love is the activities, okay? I love activities because again, there's a few places I did go around the world where I wanted to do activities. And I just remember when I was doing activities, that I ended up being lost, etc., etc. So again, this just saves you a lot of time. So let's say if I want to now, let's say I'm going to Tokyo, Japan, and Tokyo, Japan, believe it or not, it is actually one of the places in the world where I actually kind of did not know my way around. I did little research. So when I got there, I just thought people were going to speak English, or I thought at least I can find English speaking people, but it was just very difficult. And often when someone doesn't know where to go, who do they usually ask? They usually ask the hotel receptionist, or they usually ask the Uber driver taking them to the hotel. That's what people usually do. Now, if the person that I am asking what to do for fun is completely different to me, right? Let's say they're 60 years old, for example, they're not going to often have the same taste as I do. Does that make sense? Or let's say, if they're opposite to you, right? Like not everyone's going to have the same kind of, definition when it comes to fun. This is why it's just best with the activities, just saves you a lot of time. So let's imagine we're going to Tokyo, Japan. And like I said, this is in staging. So if it doesn't load, just do understand that it is in staging. But again, another fun fact for you as well, okay? So now you can see in Tokyo, Japan, it comes up with all the activities to do. Wow. And there are activities, believe it or not, ladies and gents, that goes up to 15,982. I wonder what's in Tokyo that costs 15,982 to do. But again, you can see here, you have Tokyo self-guided tour. You have Tokyo Fuji Art Museum. Okay, you can book all of your activities here. Now, what I'm going to do is, so again, you got page 2. Okay, so we can go on page 2. And you have 265 results that were found. Again, you got Tokyo walking tour, license guide, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Okay, so you can actually show the details, you can make the booking, etc., etc. Hey, guys, for the tech team, which is on the call, just so just want to point this out. I just noticed that this page only shows like 4. And then you got to go to the next page. So you can imagine we were like we should have an option where we should be able to show 50 results at once. So just the feedback for the tech team, if you are on, just please note that down. I will note that down anyways, just in case. Okay. So this is something I'm sure, ladies and gents, when we go live, we'll be able to have, of course, more on one page rather than you scrolling through. But again, any activities you want to do in any country, you can find it on the Lifestyle by NeXarise platform. And again, you can translate this. If I, let's say, want to translate this from English and I want to put it into, let me put it into Italian, for example. Well, let me say Portuguese. Let's just see how that translation actually comes out, right? So it will search again. Okay, so unfortunately, I'll just have to search again, right? So let's just search in Portuguese, actually. So let's go Tokyo, Japan. And let's say I'm going on, the 11th until the 14th of September. Okay. So you can see the fun fact now comes in Portuguese. And again, ladies and gents, we will have the mobile application ready soon as well. So when we go live, probably a few days after, we will launch the Lifestyle by NeXarise mobile app. So all your apps will just update. You'll get a notification from your Apple store or your Google Android store, your Google Play Store, and you can just literally just update. So again, you can see now it's in Portuguese, etc. So I'm sure we kind of all know what activities is. Now, again, so let me just change this back to English. So it's easier for me. English, okay, there we go. So again, another really cool thing that we have is we have holiday rental deals. Now, holiday rentals is just unbelievable, ladies and gents, and I'll show you why, okay? Now, again, in the summer, it might not be available. This is all subject to availability, but it's really for people that are looking for a deal for like 7 nights or 14 nights, okay? It's not just something you can select and say, I want to go on this day and that day. No, but this is more like for people that say, I want 7 nights in September. We will literally give you like an unbelievable, rate. But let's say you can choose from Africa, Asia, Australia, etc., etc. Okay. But let's use Mexico for this example. I love Mexico. So let's go on Cancun. And let's say we're looking for a very special deal in Cancun in November, because again, summer season, you're not going to find really the best deals. But let's just look at, let's say I want to go from Sunday the 5th. And again, you can say within 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. So our system now, if you're flexible, it will give you up to 90 days worth of dates that you can actually choose. So let me just choose 90 days from November, and let's see what it comes up with, okay? So you can now see in Cancun, it's come up with one result, which is going to be, an unbelievable deal. But you stay in a 5-star in Cancun. Okay, this is the name of the hotel. And for 7 nights, you can book, this deal for £858 in a 5-star in Cancun for 858. Now, let me actually put, because I know it comes to Christmas as well. So let me just start from September. And let me do 90 days from September. Let's see if any more deals come up. Okay, so no more deals come up. But again, this deal is available when it comes to Cancun. Now, let's look at other deals, ladies and gents. Let's say we want to go to Africa, for example. Let me try to see if I can skip the location part of Africa, if it will let me. Okay, so I've got to put the location in. But again, let's say I want to go to, I don't know, in Africa. Let's say I want to go to Egypt. Let's say I want to go to Egypt and Africa on the 1st. And let's see what deals come up in Egypt. Okay, perfect. So you can actually see Egypt, ladies and gents, for 7 nights. Okay, 7 nights, 62% off. 7 nights, you stay in this hotel for 7 nights for only £400. You can see this resort here for £439. You can see this here for, in Hurghada for £439. So you can get very, very good deals. Aswan, for example, in Egypt, £439, right? And again, I want to just show you all. If I try to see, let me see if I can actually put this on booking. Okay, let me book this first. And let's go on to booking.com and just compare it. Okay, just 1 second. Let me press book. Okay, perfect. So there you go. So when you press book, it will now tell you the dates which is available. Okay, so you can see it has 28th of October to the 4th of November, 7 nights hotel, or you have the 14th of October to the 21st of October. You can book again 7 nights. Okay, so let's take a look. So it's given us 439. It's in the Iceland in Aswan. Okay. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, I forgot to mention this, by the way, ladies and gents, some of the occupancies as well might be 4 occupancies. Some can be 2. So it's really, really amazing. So the one in Mexico, I forgot to mention it, was actually 4 occupancies. So imagine 4 people, £800. So you can imagine if you're staying for 7 nights, right? 7 nights for 4 people. Okay, so 7 nights, if you divide that by, let's say, 850 quid, whatever it was, okay? So 850 divided by 7 nights, each night is 121, okay? Now, if there's 4 people that's allowed to stay with you, then that's £30 a night, or around €35 a night per person. which is almost nothing in staying in a 7-star. So you can imagine, per person, it comes to almost nothing per night. But look, but let me, but let's look in, look into this. The ISIS Iceland in Aswan. So let's take a look at this. So let's type ISIS Iceland Aswan. There we go. I think it is this one. I believe it should be ISIS Resort. And what day did we say on lifestyle? It said 14th to the 21st. Okay, so let's go 14th of October until the 20. Hold on, did I get that right? So it's on, sorry, it's on the 14th to the 21st. Okay, my bad. So 14th until the 21st, which is 7 nights in this hotel, 2 adults, which is the maximum stay. Let's search that and let's see what it comes up with. Yeah, so you can actually see this comes to 640, okay, 640, and with us is 439. So it's actually a great deal. And again, really with the rental deals, look through it. You will definitely find some great destinations you can go. I had someone that stayed in Cancun and they paid 400 euros for a hotel that was 2,400, and the savings you can get, the deals you can get is just unbelievable. So I really like this part of the platform, the rental deals. Now you of course have cars. If you want to now book cars, you can do so. And again, you can just put your location, etc., etc. And again, cars, that's not really our speciality. So again, if you don't find everything compared to what's out there, don't blame us. Again, that's not really our speciality, but cars, you can get some good deals, a lot of the times. Now you have cruises. Again, if you want to book a cruise, again, really great platform, to actually book cruises with. And last but not least, you have tours, as well. So if you wanted a tour in a destination, you wanted someone to give you a tour around, we have that functionality, which is awesome. So let's say, let me just use London as an example. Okay, so let's say London, UK, and let's say I'm only staying there for a couple of nights. And let's say I want a tour. Again, a fun fact, the Grand Hyatt in Cannes, which is in France, hired 5 trained hawks to keep pesky seagulls at bay to ensure that A-list and influential guests enjoy a peaceful stay. So that's a fun fact for you. They trained 5 hawks to keep the guests happy. So again, ladies and gents, this is tours. And again, you can see this is, more cheaper deals that you can also find, on our platform. So ladies and gents, this is really what our lifestyle by NeXarise new platform actually looks like. And you can take full advantage of this. And now what I want to do is I want to speak about the benefits. And then I want to kind of wrap up the call by just giving you a few, hints and tips. Number one, we have 3 different tiers. Okay, we have 3 different tiers. So we have gold, we have platinum, and then we have executive. Okay, this is the executive platform. And the executive platform, ladies and gents, is really the best platform to go after. And I will explain why. Okay, I'll explain why, and I'll tell you a few bits that we are going to be doing in executive. So number one, you have best price promise. Best price promise simply means if you find, okay, if you make a booking, okay, you make a booking with us. So you have to make a booking first. It's very important, okay? If you make a booking and you find your hotel or your flight cheaper on any other platform, we will refund you the difference, plus we will give you 10% on top. So let's say you booked with us for £500 and you found on another platform 550, all you simply do, you click on best price promise, you submit the details to our team, and automatically we will refund you the 50 difference, plus 10% off the 50, which is 55, we will give back to you. So 50 plus 10%, just give back to you as a means of saying, sorry for wasting your time. Now, on the new platform, you'll have a tutorial that you can actually watch. Okay, so you can actually watch this quick tutorial is designed. Okay, so you can watch the best price promise tutorial, or what you can actually do is you can find out more information about this. And on this, we actually tell you exactly how it works. You fill in your details here. And what we simply do is we pick that up and we will send you over a refund. Okay, so this is simply the way the best price promise works. Now, what we have is we have hotel credits. Now, hotel credits is something which I am really, really passionate about. And I'll tell you why. Okay, hotel credits, ladies and gents, for executive customers, we give you every single month, we give you up to $300 of hotel credits. Okay, so we will give all the executive customers, we will give you 300 hotel credits every month. Each credit is worth $1. So let me give you an example how a hotel credit will work. The way a hotel credit will work is if I go on to hotels, okay, and let's use London, right? Let's use my city as an example, okay? Let's say Monday, the 9th of October, I want to check in and I want to check out on the 13th, right? I want to stay in London for 5 days, okay? So I want to stay in London for 5 days. I want to just tell you what hotel credits actually are and how do you use them, okay? Very, very important. So for platinum customers, you get less hotel credits. And of course, for gold customers, you even get less hotel credits. But for executive customers, every single month, you'll get 300 hotel credits every single month. And your credits can accumulate. So you can have 3,600 credits every single year. And you can keep your credits for, I believe, 2 to 3 years, I believe it is. You can keep those credits. And not all of them flush at once. So let me give you an example. You can keep your credits for, I think it's 3 years, I believe it is, 2 or 3 years. And when it comes to the expiry time of your credits, not all your credits expire at once. No. If your credit was added January 2023, then that means that 300 of credits will expire January 2026. Does that make sense to everyone? So they don't expire all at once. They only expire month by month by month for the credits that you do not use. So please bear that in mind. My advice is really utilize it, use them, or in 3 years, you will lose them, okay? So let me give you an example. So let's say London, let's say I want to stay in this hotel, right? In fact, let's look for something better. Let's look for 5-star and 4-star in London, okay? 5-star and 4-star in London. Now, if I really want to take advantage of the price, for example, ladies and gents, this hotel, the Sanctum in London Maida Vale, which is a 5-star, in fact, okay? The public price is 1,290, but my savings is 961. I only pay 374. Now, if I want to pay 374, then I use my hotel credits for the savings. Does that make sense to everyone? So very, very important. You use your hotel credits, so that you can actually have the savings. Now, again, this is how you actually get savings, because if you don't have any credits, then you simply cannot use, then you simply are going to have to pay, the full price. So just bear that in mind. So we actually provide you with credits so you can actually use it towards your hotel booking. So for example, this hotel is 1,290. I can literally pay 374. And the way I would pay 374 is I would use my credits to get that discount of 374. Does that make sense? So you can actually use your credits to actually get those savings. So it's absolutely amazing. What you just simply do, you go select room. And then once you go into select room, and again, on Monday, you'll see the full production site, and any credits that you have, ladies and gents, you will actually be able to use, with your live, booking. Okay. So again, you can now see, ladies and gents, the price actually comes up 1,300. It comes up actually without the credit. And then when you actually book, and because this is not a live platform and it's a testing platform, this is why it's coming up like this. But normally what will happen is you will actually get the savings come up straight away, and you can use your credits so that you can get the savings. Very important. If you don't have any credits, you won't be able to get the savings. So we actually give you $300 a month that you can use towards getting these savings. Without credits, you can't have these savings. So very, very important. It's an exclusive platform for members only that are with Lifestyle by NeXarise. And the executive gives you $300 a month. I believe the platinum gives you $120, I believe it is. And the final gold gives you even less. So again, take advantage of this. With executive, you get your own personal travel agent. Okay, so your own personal agent. So if you want someone to make your bookings for you, your travel bookings, you want them to get a car to pick you up, you want them to book your flights for you, activities, cruises, we will do all of that for you. So you get your own assigned travel agent, which is amazing. Now, again, we have our team speak Spanish and English, okay? However, they will use translation service to speak any other language that you do speak. So we are very, very accommodating. The other thing we have is we have flight insurance, okay? Now, walk with me on this. If you had to get flight insurance yourself outside of NeXarise, okay? Flight insurance will cost you £19.99 every single month. So around £20 or euros a month is what flight insurance will cost you. Now, our flight insurance, it covers you for any loss of limb. So if you lose a body part or if you die, unfortunately, right? Which I hope we pray that no one does. But in case that happens, you want to make sure that your family is going to be looked after. Well, we insure up to 200,000, I believe it is. You have 200,000 worth of flight insurance that will be passed on to your next of kin should something happen to you. Okay, very, very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, so we have flight insurance. And if you wanted to get this outside the NeXarise, you can, but it will cost you around £20 a month. But this is included in your membership. The other thing, we have trip coins. The coins are more used towards cruises. So if you want to take a cruise, you can do so. And every time you do cruise, we will actually send you trip coins that you can use. And trip coins, you can take those coins and you can use it on any other product that we have within the entire platform, okay? With hotel credits, they're only for hotels, but with trip coins, you can use it towards anything you want on the platform. So you can use it towards hotels, you can use it towards anything else we have available on the platform. That's for those who takes cruises. We have a concierge assistant. So you have your own concierge service. And again, you can just literally message your concierge on an app that we have, and you can ask them to do practically anything you want them to do. Now, very important that you use them and don't abuse them, okay? So if you are asking your concierge service to call your mum and wake her up and sing happy birthday on the phone, they might do it one time, but if they see that you're asking them to do it every day, they're going to say, hey, get me something real to do. So please use them for things that you would use your assistant to do, right? So it's like your own assistant, take advantage. I mean, I wouldn't tell my assistant, I wouldn't tell them to call my mum and sing happy birthday. I wouldn't do that. Does that make sense? I will probably do that myself. So just bear that in mind. But if you really want to utilize them and, you want them to book you a restaurant, or you want them to, I don't know, book you a car, or you have 3 friends with you, you want to go to a good place in London, and you want to ask them, hey, where's the best place I can go in London? Or you genuinely want help. And let's say I bought this shirt, and I bought this shirt from, I don't know, let's say Central London. I can say, hey, can you call that store in Central London and see if they have this shirt available? Hey, I want to buy an iPhone 14. Can you find out what's the difference between iPhone 14 and 13? Anything you want them to do, they're your assistant. They are there to help you, support you, and work with you. Okay, so again, you have that service. We have Fast Pass service for visa and passports. Now, ladies and gentlemen, right now, let me just write this down. Yeah, so right now, this benefit is only working in some countries because of since COVID happened and the travel restrictions and so on. This is not available in every country. But again, in the countries that it is, I believe the US, the UK, and a few other countries in Europe, it is available. But again, this is a service that we have, but this is not for worldwide. But it's there. If you want to use it, you can. You have doctor in a suitcase. I really like this, and I always use it when I travel because you never know. Sometimes you travel, you might get sick, something might happen. You want to make sure that you have an expert or a medical professional with you at all times. Doctor in a suitcase, whenever you travel, okay, what will now happen is we will actually cover you and give you 7 days worth of a real doctor with you, right? So you have an app. You can activate that link that we send you at any time. You can download an app and you can literally speak to a doctor. And I remember I was traveling, once, and I had an issue with my skin. And I literally spoke to the doctor and I said, hey, listen, because if I go to see a doctor where I was in Dubai, in fact, if I go to a doctor in Dubai, it'll cost me money, of course. But I could just speak to my doctor to see if I need to actually go see a doctor. So I literally spoke to the doctor and said, look, I've got a rash on my skin. What should I do? And they just said, it's probably the weather, or you probably got skin burn, or, sunburn. And they just recommended me on natural things I can do. And they recommended me go pharmacy and buy this. Had I gone to a hospital in Dubai, probably would have cost me a lot of money. Okay. So you have your own doctor that travels with you whenever you travel. The other thing, ladies and gents, airport lounge access. I love this. Whenever you travel, you can travel in style and you can literally take advantage of the airport lounge that we have. So when you travel, we will give you a pass, and the pass is called Priority Pass. What I want to do is I want to play you a video. This video will just give you an overview of how Priority Pass is actually like, and then I'll come back on and then we'll continue from there. So ladies and gents, take a look at the Priority Pass video.
Priority Pass is a global membership program designed to give you access to over 1,000 premium airport lounges, regardless of the airline you're flying or your class of ticket. You immediately receive your digital membership card on joining, giving you access to the majority of airport lounges in the Priority Pass program, all with a simple swipe of your smartphone. You'll also receive a Priority Pass card by mail, which is accepted at all lounges in the program. When travelling, you can enjoy all the benefits and facilities of the Priority Pass program, including complimentary pre-flight bites and refreshments, including alcohol in most lounges, free high-speed Wi-Fi, dedicated work areas with power sockets, comfortable quiet zones, and the latest magazines and newspapers. You choose the Priority Pass membership plan that best suits you. Join today and get on board with Priority Pass.
So ladies and gentlemen, that's our Priority Pass, okay? And again, you can have full access, to this, to this service. It's an unbelievable service that you can take full advantage of. Now, I want to just show you something. In fact, I want to share my screen and actually show you, if right now you wanted to buy Priority Pass yourself without NeXarise, you can actually do so, okay? But look how much it will cost you, okay? Standard will cost you $55 a year. Standard Plus will cost you $206 a year. And annual Prestige will cost you $419 a year. Now, do you know which one we give you? We give you this one. We give you this pass here. You have unlimited airport lounge access. Now, for standard, it only gives you 10 free visits. This one, you have to actually pay £24 per member visit, and you've got to pay for your guest. But we actually give you this one. We give you free, unlimited travel. We give you this, right? So when you're a customer of Lifestyle by NeXarise, guess what, ladies and gents? You actually have a Priority Pass. We actually give you a priority pass that you can actually take full advantage of. Okay, so you have your unlimited airport lounge access. You can actually, if you click it, we have a tutorial as well. But again, you can see right here, right? Airport lounge access to 1,300 lounges around the world. It's just the perfect thing to do, before, a flight. So again, you can take advantage of this. And again, you got 1,400 lounges all around the world. You can enjoy, you have Wi-Fi. To apply for this, you just simply enter your details and we will send you a card within 4 to 6 weeks straight to your home. Okay. So again, such a cool benefit for you to take advantage of as an executive customer. You get Virgin Experience days. So again, what is Virgin Experience? Again, this is only for UK customers, unfortunately. So I do apologize for the non-UK customers. But again, you can see right here, if you go onto Virgin directly yourself, you won't get this 20% off. But with Lifestyle by NeXarise, you will. So just bear that in mind. If I go on Virgin Experience days, I don't get 20% off. But with Lifestyle, I will. So I can get my code. Okay, so it confirms that to do motorcycles. Okay, just to confirm that I'm not a robot. And then bam, I've got my code right here. I can use it on checkout and I get 20% off. What can I do with Virgin Experience days? I really would, just if you're ever in the UK, take advantage, right? UK, I'm sure most of us will come to the UK at some point in our lives. Whenever you do, take advantage of what we have. Let's say you might want to go supercar driving. Okay, I can drive a supercar. Okay, I want to drive an Aston Martin, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, etc. I can do that. I can do junior driving, motorbike and, trike. I can do classic car driving. I can do afternoon tea in London. I can do spa nights. I can do short weekend breaks and getaways. So if I want a 2-night break somewhere, all right, perfect. Let me go somewhere, in the UK. I can literally get 20% off. So the price here is $354, but my price is going to be $275. $275, my price is going to be $225. So again, you can really take advantage of it. Birthday, I want to surprise my special half, get a herb gifts, him gifts, 16th. But again, you've got all of this, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's 30th birthday, 40th birthday. You got gifts. There is stag do, for example, right? Again, bridesmaids gift, engagement gifts, Christmas gifts, leaving gifts, employee gifts, thoughtful gifts. The list goes on. You get 20% off Virgin Experience days. And this is exclusive with Lifestyle by NeXarise. So again, great benefit that you can, take advantage of. You get Taste Card. And again, this is for UK customers only. These are the two benefits that are only really for the UK. The rest are for everyone else. But again, most of you come to the UK. So if you ever do, or you're in the UK, take advantage of this. But you get over 6,000 restaurants where you can get actually 50% off dining restaurants. More than 6,000 restaurants. You can get 2-for-1 deals in many places like Pizza Express, Tiger, Presso, and the list goes on. Even including Michelin star restaurants, okay? You can also get 40% off major cinemas across the UK. So it's such a cool feature to have. Now, this alone, if you had to get it outside the NeXarise, will probably cost you, I don't know, I think it's 10 quid a month. So £10 a month, which is around 120 a year, I believe, Taste Card actually is. But again, we give this to you free with your monthly subscription. Private MediJet, this is for everyone, which is just amazing. I love our private MediJet service. But here's what's really cool, about the private MediJet. So wherever you are, whatever your medical needs are, we will send you a private MediJet. Let's say if something happens, okay? God forbid something happens. We will actually send you a private MediJet to pick you up and to bring you back home, okay? And again, you can see all the benefits here. You have worldwide medical jet transportation, bedside to the hospital of your choice. If something happened, God forbid, we'll send a jet to bring you back to the bedside, of your choice. 24/7 logistics center and worldwide medical and second opinion referrals, consultations, and prescription assistance. You get foreign travel, advisors and assessment, transport of mortal remains. God forbid that happens to anyone. But again, if it does, this cover is there. You have legal referrals and emergency message relay. And again, how would you request this service in the event that a covered member requires this? The covered member should contact our member support direct assistant in order for eligibility, criteria, or being discharged a hospital more than 500 miles from the member's residence. Okay, so in order to be eligible for coverage, the primary member must be admitted to or is being discharged a hospital more than 500 miles from the member's residence. Again, you just contact this number directly and we will send that within 24. We will send that immediately, and it's 24 hours, 7 days a week. So you have private Medijet cover. You have your mobile application, of course, you can download, and you have travel and legal assistance. God forbid, but if you're in a country, something happens to you legally with legal ramifications, again, you can get a legal representative, such as a lawyer, a qualified solicitor, to actually come and represent you if something happened. So, ladies and gents, these are all the benefits that we have. But guess what? I want to just tell you something, okay? How much does executive cost you? Executive cost 149 euros, pounds, or dollars every month in any market you are in. But let me tell you something that we are also adding for our customers. What we are adding is we are adding a free retreat every single year for our executive customers. Now, I want to make something clear, which is very, very important. We are running this promotion. And of course, listen, in the future, everything's all down to demand, right? In the future, if we see 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 members, and we feel that there may be a need to adjust the pricing or anything like this, of course, we'll communicate this and we'll have to do what we have to do. But currently, for the existing members, everything remains as it is. And this, of course, is subject to change. Very, very important. We can, as a company, we can make the necessary adjustments to make this work. But let me tell you something we decided to do. We decided to give a free retreat to every single executive member. And the first retreat will actually be in April next year. So think about this, right? As a Lifestyle by NeXarise customer, you are getting everything, all the hotels, the benefits, everything. But you know what? At the same time, what you're getting? At the same time, the very same time, you are getting a free retreat every single year. And this is just such an unbelievable incentive that we've added for our customers to really take advantage of this product. And here's what our goal is. We are starting with one retreat, which is going to be next year, April. And our goal, ladies and gents, is to have a retreat happening every single quarter for all our members, right? So here's what I would just like to do. I want to play you a video, of our last retreat, which was actually in Turkey. And again, it was just an amazing time that we had. In fact, it was just in May, just 2 months ago, in fact, in Turkey. So I'm going to play you this video. Take a look at this video, ladies and gents, and I'm going to come back on, but it will just show you how fun our retreat was. So let me share my screen and let me play this video.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart.
on est en Turquie, on est au leadership retraite avec le groupe français qui est ici. Ça a été énorme. Aujourd'hui, on a passé plusieurs heures avec les cofondateurs, avec monsieur Nassim Kebi, le vice-président. Ça a été très excitant pour nous. On a appris énormément de choses, beaucoup d'informations. On est super excités pour tout ce qui va se passer. On regrette toutes les personnes qui n'ont pas été présentes. On reviendra avec beaucoup plus de monde. Et it's time to rise.
We NeXarise!
We've just had an amazing time at quad biking. This morning we were literally at the water park. And what are we doing tonight, guys? We're playing football.
Let's go!
See you at the next retreat.
Ciao a tutti, eccoci qui alla leadership dinner di questo fantastico retreat. Siamo stati veramente benissimo, abbiamo mangiato a Dio, siamo stati in compagnia di persone fantastiche, il posto è incredibile, ci stiamo divertendo un casino e non vedo l'ora che tu faccia parte di questo viaggio insieme a noi. Ciao!
What a wonderful time we had in Turkey. This was on May the 22nd to the 25th, I believe it is. But ladies and gents, for all our executive members, you will also now have a retreat included every single year in your executive membership. And here's what's amazing, for no additional costs, absolutely none. And this is the beauty. You could take advantage of this. Really, it's an unbelievable incentive that we are adding. So anyone who's an executive member next April will come on a retreat with us just for being a lifestyle customer. Now, let's come full circle here because it's very important before I wrap up, okay? Who should be a lifestyle by NeXarise customer? Ladies and gentlemen, it should be you. You should be your first customer. And I'll tell you a few reasons why. Number one, you get business volume, okay? You get business volume. So you can have enough personal volume and you can also build a real residual income of group volume. Now, why would people stay on lifestyle by NeXarise and why would they continue paying for that service? I'll tell you why. Because they know they are going to have a retreat happening that year. This is why they'll remain on that service. Very important. What does that do for you? It gives you reoccurring volume, which gives you consistent residual income. Number three, you become a product of the product. Let me give you an example. Can you imagine when we're on our next retreat together and we have 100 people there, 200 people, and it's all over social media and people message you and say, hey, who are these 200 people that you're with? Because just think about this, okay? Just think about this for a second. We just came back from Turkey, okay? We had Italians, okay? We had people from the UK. We had people from France, people from Tunisia, We had people from Martinique. We are all different colors. Someone who's Italian doesn't understand someone who's French. Think about this. Someone who's English doesn't understand both, but we are all together as a family. Just think about that. It's almost like people in the hotel were asking us, what is this? How are all of you together? Does that make sense? And now imagine replying to your people and saying, hey, all of these people, they are my business partners. We make money together, but we also have fun together. Let me tell you what people will say. What is it that you're doing? How can I join this? I want to have fun as well. Ladies and gentlemen, can we all agree? People today, they work in jobs. And I want to just put things into perspective because I don't even think people realize how grateful we should be for NeXarise. I swear, I am so, so grateful for this company. I get to live my dreams every day. I get to speak to people about NeXarise every day. I get to build business every day. I get to communicate, be on Zoom calls with people from all around the world every single day. Are you kidding me? Think about that. It's unbelievable what we have going on. And that's the opportunity that you have. You can be a part of such an incredible circle of people. So the point I'm trying to make, ladies and gents, is then what do you think people are going to say? Hey, I want to become a lifestyle customer. Hey, so you're telling me I can travel throughout the year. I can save money on my bookings around the world. I can get priority pass. I can get all these savings. I can, at the same time, get a retreat every year. Where do I sign up? And here's what's even more amazing. You can now join our network marketing company and make money with us as well. Since you're using lifestyle, why don't you show other people how they can have the same amount of fun as you're doing? Why don't you build a team? Listen to me. You will all see, I promise you when I say, this will be one of the greatest products that NeXarise has. The reason why I'm convinced of this is we have seen that every single person wants to do what? They want to travel. And you know what's amazing else? Something about the product as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you can book hotels for your friends and for your family. For your friends and for your family. Now listen, we do not want you using this product as your own travel agency, okay? We don't want someone making 1,000 bookings a month because that is not friends and family, right? However, you can use it for your friends and family. So let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. If my uncle is traveling, they're already traveling without me. They are already traveling without me. And my uncle was going to pay, he's going to, I don't know, Italy. He's going to stay in Milan and he wants a 5-star. I can say to my uncle, listen, I can definitely give you a great saving to go into Milan staying in a 5-star alongside with your budget. Let me save you some money. My uncle now saves money with my product. He saves let's say I save him 200 euros. Just an example, I save him 200 euros. What if I say to my uncle, hey uncle, do me a favor. I saved you 200 euros compared to booking. You are going to pay 200 euros. Why don't you give me an early birthday gift and give me 50 euros? All right, for helping you out. Give me 100 euros for helping you out. So ladies and gents, you can really get creative. And not only is it for you, but you can use it for your friends and family to book their travel as well. Now listen to me. This product, and I'll make it clear, it's not for the person that works all year round and they travel one time every single year. It may not be for them, okay? It might be for them because they might see the other value of everything that they have, but it may not be for them because they might say, well, I'm not traveling enough to pay $150 a month. Okay, no problem. You are the first customer. Does that make sense? You are the first customer. And let me tell you something. Anyone that joins your team should be their own customer first. The way that we are going to get a lot of lifestyle customers, ladies and gents, is by us being our customer first. This is the magic here. This is the key. Imagine one day having a team of 1,000 people, having 1,000 Lifestyle by NeXarise customers, having a team one day, 10,000 people have 10,000 lifestyle customers. That's the goal. And imagine all those people going to a retreat every single year. Do you know how amazing, how insane it's about to get? Just imagine that. So we're going to start off with one trip. As we get more customers, then we're going to do another trip, another trip. Our goal is to have 4 trips every year. So people don't have to wait for an entire 2 years for them to get their first trip. Does that make sense? Let's say if we are doing a trip just once a year every April, but someone becomes a customer in November, they're going to have to wait until the next November for 1 year to finish, plus until April for them to go on their first trip. We want to change that. We want to have one trip every quarter. So as soon as that someone's 1 year finishes, they go to the next trip on that quarter. Does that make sense? That is where we want to go as a company. So ladies and gents, not only are we going to build business together, not only are we going to make money together and see you get promoted and live your dreams, but let me tell you something. We are going to walk the beaches of the world together with our Lifestyle by NeXarise product, helping many people along the way. So coming in full circle to finish this call, number one, you get, be your own customer. You get to use the entire platform, take advantage of everything we have. Just walk with me, it costs you $150 a month. You get business volume, okay? You get business volume added to your business, which can help you get promoted, number one. Number two, look at the value you get. You get airport lounge access, which is worth £450 a year. You get Taste Card, which is worth £120 every single year. You get $300 worth of hotel credits every single month, which is 3,600 plus hotel credits every single year. You get flight insurance, just to let you know. Flight insurance by yourself will cost you $19.99 a month. So a family of 4, if it's my 2 kids, my wife and me, that would cost us $100 or around £80 every single month. Think about this. Guess what? With my flight insurance, all my family's covered because I'm a Lifestyle by NeXarise customer. So you and anyone that travels with you is covered with your flight insurance, as long as the booking, as long as the tickets are done on the same booking. Think about that. You know, you get Taste Card, you get all of these benefits, right? Plus you get a free retreat every year where you can live out your dreams and travel to different destinations with different groups of people. All of this for building your business. Ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely unbelievable. And I really think that we have such an amazing, product here, and you can take full advantage. I've seen people that have come to me and said, hey, Ahmed, I tried to sell this to my friend and they don't see the benefit of paying $150 a month if they're only going to travel every year. Do you know what I said to them? I said, of course, they're not going to see that benefit because your friend is not the target market for an executive product. Your friend is the target market for the gold Lifestyle by NeXarise product, where they pay £40 or £50 a month. That's what they're a target of. Does that make sense? They're not an executive member. But let me tell you who the executive member is. The network marketer, the IBI, who's going to build their network, showcase the product, go on a retreat every single year, take advantage of all this. Let me tell you something, because how do you attract customers? Be your own customer first. That's how you're going to attract customers. So don't go after, with all due respect, don't go after the low-hanging fruit. No. If someone is traveling frequently, this is a great product for them. Absolutely. It's a great product for anyone that has a big family that they want them to take advantage of all the benefits. If let's say that I have 5 family members that travel once a year, we've already made more money than our subscription. Does that make sense to everyone? Just think about this. If I'm paying 150 a month, I have 5 family members that all travel every single year. If I save each one of them 300 each, I've already paid off my subscription. Already enough value there. So of course it's not for the person that never travels. Of course it's not for them. But let me tell you who it's for. It's for every single IBI in our company, number one. And why am I saying this? Because when you travel and people see you traveling, living your dreams with hundreds of different people, that they are just like, how are all these people together? What do you think the first thing that person's going to ask you? Dude, what is it that you're doing? How can I be a part of what you're doing? That's what they're going to say. So ladies and gents, I want you all to understand here that that is the recipe, curiosity. And then what are they going to do? They're going to say, man, I want to join your travel club. I've seen the video, how you guys travel together and have so much fun and eat dinners and walk beaches of the world together and make money at the same time. I want to join the opportunity as well. So now you've got an IBI and you've got a customer. But how did you get that? By being a customer yourself. So ladies and gents, my advice to you is you don't need to, with this product, you don't need to go after someone that never travels. Number one is for people that always travel. It's for the IBI to lead by example, because why? When you get it yourself, you can acquire other customers because of curiosity when they see how amazing this product is as we travel the world. So very important. That's how you really acquire customers, is by doing what I've just covered to you this evening. So ladies and gents, that's Lifestyle by NeXarise. Listen, we are really excited about this product. We know that that there is a lot that we can really accomplish with this product, all as a company. We feel it's a product that we really believe in, and we know that it can add a lot of volumes to people's teams, and we really believe that it can build you great residual income. So with that said, thank you very much for being on this Lifestyle by NeXarise call. Let's just show, in fact, I'm going to open up the chat box. Let's just show some appreciation to our interpreters. Let's just say thank you to our interpreters for doing a good job. Just type in the chat box if that was value to you. Just type value, please, on the chat box. Just type the word value if you gain some value out of this evening's call. And ladies and gents, now is really just to take things to a whole new level with Lifestyle by NeXarise, with all the benefits and everything that we have going on. So thank you so much for being on. We appreciate every single one of you. Again, thank you to our interpreters for doing a wonderful job. And again, we'll see you at the next Lifestyle by NeXarise retreat. And of course, all roads leads to our convention in Florence, Italy. Thank you very much for being on with us, everyone. We appreciate you. See you all very soon.